While in 2016, a lot of manufacturers have gone the way of the luxury soft-roader with their SUVs, Mitsubishi has stayed true to its off-road credentials and given us the Montero, which is rugged looking and very, very capable. And while it was discontinued in 2012 because of low sales, it has been reintroduced into India as an updated version which will be brought in via a CBU route. As far as looks are concerned, the Montero still has those classic SUV rugged lines that have been toned down from the boxy Pajeros that it descends from. The good thing here is that it still looks imposing without trying too hard. It still has the horizontal chrome-lined front grille, and the interesting part here is that it contains these small directed vents that channel air to cool all the engine pistons equally. You also have these swanky new headlamps that have a high discharge output, headlight washers and an automatic high beam that is controlled by a camera. The air dam and front bumper have been revised, and it also gets DRLs integrated into the bumper near the fog lamps. The side profile looks almost the same as the older model, while the rear gets a fog lamp on the spare wheel for night driving duties. As far as creature comforts go, it gets a panoramic sunroof and is fitted with the Rockford acoustic design sound system and an infotainment system that now offers Bluetooth. There is also a center information display to relay navigation information from a compass, as well as the altitude and fuel consumption. The dash has nice soft feel plastics to it, but still retains that rugged look. It also gets heating for the front seats. So as you can see, it's quite easy to slip into the cabin of the Montero. It's quite spacious as well. And because of the high raked roofline, you've got enough headroom for taller passengers. And even though the seat feels a little flat, it's comfortable nonetheless. In the second row of seats, there's a lot of space here as well. There's a lot of legroom, there's a lot of headroom, and the rear seats also recline. The only thing is that this central armrest could be a little uncomfortable for the center passenger. Now let's check out the third row of seats. So as you can see, it's quite a hassle-free process getting the seats out of the way. But as you can also see, it's a pretty tight space right here and could probably only fit 2 children or really small adults. And then there's the boot. Yes, it hasn't changed from the older model, but here's where the Montero's utilitarian nature really shows. The third row of seats folds neatly into the floor for over 1,000 litres of boot space, while the second row of seats folds to add approximately another 700 litres. Under the hood, the Montero comes with the same 3.2-litre direct injection diesel engine that has been tweaked for more refined performance and smoother torque delivery. It gets a 5-speed automatic gearbox and, true to its off-road credentials, gets 4 driveline modes. All modes can be changed on the go up to 90 km/h, except for the 4 LLC mode. Although operating this lever can be a bit daunting and may take a few tries till you get it right. At highway speeds, the car feels calm and composed. However, there's still a fair amount of body roll. At lower speeds, things get a little bumpy. The good thing is, despite its large size, it's not very intimidating to drive, which is a bonus for driving in city conditions. Because of the large steering wheel, initial inputs may start to feel a little vague, but once you drive for a while, you really get used to it. Double wishbone suspension setup at the front and a multi-link setup at the rear soak up bumps pretty well. That little bit of body roll is characteristic of the robust body-on-ladder frame chassis setup. Safety features include all-wheel control, active stability and traction control, as well as a multi-mode ABS and EBD. But civil behavior aside, the car's real talent lies at the point where the tarmac ends. Switch it into 4-wheel drive low with locked center differential for the really gnarly stuff. And it is immensely fun to drive off-road, making gravel and dirt roads seem like child's play. With the 4-wheel drive engaged, the Montero absolutely gobbles up difficult terrain. The levels of traction and stability give you the confidence to push it hard and still be in control of what's going on. of the fact that it comes in as a CBU, the Montero gets the exorbitant price tag of rupees 71.06 lakhs ex-showroom Mumbai. And that's because of all the import taxes. Now this puts it in the crosshairs of premium SUVs like the Volvo XC90, the Audi Q7 and the Jaguar F-Pace. Now, even though it's as tough as ever, the Montero just doesn't compare to its rivals in terms of luxury or features.